And then you wanted to talk about parking.
Parking, yes. Okay, the board over the last year has told me that we couldn't do anything about illegally parked cars until the curbs were all repainted and there was either visitor or reserved painted on the concrete or the asphalt. So that's done. So there are still people parking illegally. Some do it just because they can and want to. Others, it's because there are illegal apartments here, and so there are too many people living in units, and they have no place to park.
Can I ask you one? Yeah, that's what I was
What's an
going to ask.
illegal apartment?
The ones that have basements, they have people living down there,
So,
Oh.
They turned it into apartments, so
and that's illegal
so
in
it's
Oral.
two-family
Oh,
instead
yeah,
of single.
Yeah.
do you know which apartments they are?
A few, yes.
Yes,
Did you?
we do.
Can you give me those?
I would have to go look at the numbers because
Oh.
I honestly can't tell you the numbers,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
222 is one.
222.
Ida Smith's.
Oh, Ida Smith's, yes.
Yes, that's been changed into two-family. And this is single-family.
And you were over there. You know.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
know who did
Lots
it?
of it's not. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Christopher Nemelka did.
Oh, Christopher Nemelka did it. Okay.
Because he
If you
lived
can
there
send the
with
garden
I
park
didn't. He took
email
out
the
the
numbers.
stairs. It was
Okay.
The
and
condos.
built the
To the
apartment.
HOA Garden Park.
Okay.
Do you have the code on that law? Nothing?
It's in the bylaws.
It's in our bylaws.
Oh, yeah.
It's in-
You can only have a married couple and children or a single parent and children.
So
You
who's
can
living
only
down
have
there?
Or isn't
two-
it
So is someone
no
living
more
down
than
there?
two unrelated?
Yeah.
Who
Two
is?
unrelated.
I don't know.
No
Okay.
more than
adults.
two unrelated.
No more than two unrelated adults.
In a unit.
In a unit, including boyfriend and girlfriend are still considered unrelated. So they're not considered.
Now let me
family
ask you
couples.
something.
That would be
Who
two.
lives there at Christopher Nemelka's place?
You probably know.
No, I'm asking you. You're the one bringing
I
it up.
don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Their name?
So it's hearsay then.
No,
No.
it's not hearsay.
No, you're saying that you
It's
know
a-
someone that lives.
It's a separate apartment.
No, I'm just asking. Do you know who lives there?
I don't know their name.
You don't know the name. You don't know Di Heath.
Is that relevant?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be. You're saying that someone lives there, right?
I
We're
don't
talking
think-
about 222, right?
I don't think that's relevant. The
Now, what
fact
did you say? Yeah,
is-
222. Go ahead and mark that down.
226. We have the owner of 222 right here.
Yeah.
We can ask him.
Oh,
We don't have to do
you.
hearsay. Is that right?
Oh,
Did you say
okay,
you're
yeah.
222? Is that
Now, that's Christopher Nemelka's place?
No.
He was the one that
Just quick.
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Let me ask though. Wait, hold on. Ida Smith's place though. The reason why I'm questioning you, Ida Smith's place, I know the lady that lives there,
yeah,
but who's living illegally downstairs?
I
The
don't.
blonde-headed woman drives a silver vehicle.
The blonde-headed woman that drives a silver
Older
vehicle.
woman, yeah. But I don't know her name. I don't
She
know the
lives-
name.
she
I don't
lives-
know their name.
Oh, okay, well, so she lives, so you're saying that she lives with Di in 222?
She lives downstairs in the basement.
Separate apartment.
And there's also another one in building,
In that case though, is
No,
there
okay,
only
like
two
Ida
adults
Smith, the one
living
that lived in that corner,
yeah.
It's 220.
She had a question.
On that one, is it two separate families or is it just two individuals, one living upstairs, one living downstairs? Because in that case, that's not illegal.
Oh, that's my point.
If it's two separate families, it is.
But if it's two full families, yes. If it's just two individual people, no.
So two
Because you
full
can have-
families.
So like a
Yeah,
husband and a wife and
unrelated, no more
and
another
than
lady
unrelated.
living, no, you can't do that. But if it's just a single woman and a single man or a single woman and a single woman, things like that, that is okay.
That's true.
Oh,
That's
Okay, so in one unit, there's a family of 2 adults and 3 children.
Okay.
And then in their basement that you access, I think, anyway, lives his or her aunt and uncle.
Okay, that's two families, so that's not okay.
Okay.
And where's this one at?
I don't know the number.
Well, you gotta
It's
come up with
building-
an, if
it's
we're
the
gonna,
building,
listen, I'm
Larry.
gonna tell you.
Building 8.
Thank
Okay. If we're going to bring it out, please have your numbers ready and everything,
You're
because I
right,
don't
you're
like
right.
hearsay
Come
at
prepared.
all.
No, it's
And
not
this, like I
hearsay.
said, the reason why I'm asking this, because I know Di Heath personally. You know what I mean? And I don't know anybody living with her.
Downstairs.
Yeah, downstairs. Yeah, I don't know anyone living with her at all.
But that makes it an illegal apartment, right?
I'm asking you, I can go over there and take a look. I'm asking, you're the one with the information that's coming out here, and you guys, and I know about this Christopher Nemelka thing. I totally know about it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I know Ida Smith very, very well. But we also got the owner over here. Are you talking about the new owner of this corner unit right here?
No, it's 222 where
Where are you
Chris's
at, Don?
mom.
I'm in 222.
Okay.
Is that this one right here?
Yep. So
Okay, no,
Ida
that's-
Smith didn't live here.
No, no,
That
no.
was
She
Dot.
lived across.
Dot. Remember Dot?
Oh, that's 220.
Oh, Anderson's, yes.
Yeah, you know the Andersons.
That's 220.
And guess what? Who did she have living downstairs underneath her?
I don't know.
You don't know. Remember her handicapped son?
I didn't know her.
Okay.
I don't
Well, let's
know.
let's bring it
Yeah,
out. While we're talking about this, I exactly know, and that's why I'm going to videotape these. I'm going to let everyone talk about this. I am sick and tired, number one, of being ostracized because I'm over here and I live in that building right there. And you guys cannot tell me that none of this, Christopher Nemelka and all this other baloney thing comes up. Okay, the reason why I ran for this HOA is because there's too much baloney stuff going on. And just like you said, if you come up with these, if any of you come up with any type of thing, know that there will be a lawsuit if for hearsay. If you guys start making up the things,
Sue me.
I'm not suing anybody. I'm just being over here, I'm just trying to
I'm
be.
simply stating a fact.
That is not a fact, that's hearsay. Number two, you got the whole number
No,
wrong.
it's
Yes or no?
222 was Ida's, 224 was Dot.
Right.
Ida bought that one. Both of them were quitclaim deed to Christopher. Christopher and Cheryl lived with Ida. Then he fixed the downstairs. Christopher and Cheryl lived downstairs. He made it into a totally separate place.
Oh, he did?
Christopher, yes.
He did?
Yes, he
Okay.
did the work.
Okay, go ahead and state it. Let's go ahead.
As far as
Just
we
here,
are
just a
aware,
comment.
Christopher did the work on
No, it
Ida's
does.
place.
Yeah,
I
okay.
believe now that it's under the name of Dominic Clarkin.
And who's he?
Tony,
That's it.
It's on the records, that's all.
Tony, you can't record anything that has to do with me. If you look in the HOA laws under Utah, HOAlaws.gov,
We're talking about problems here in the HOA that we need to take care of.
you can't record names though.
Okay?
Any individual names or units that could cause embarrassment, you can't record.
I'm not causing anything embarrassment. How am I causing any embarrassment?
Okay, let's get back to this.
Anyways.
So you guys.
Can I finish what I was going to say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, there are people, anyway, we'll say there are residents that live here that are parking in visitor parking. So after all the painting was done, I called KPE Towing, whose sign is out front here, and I was told that's who we call if there's a problem. So if someone parks in your numbered spot and you don't know who it is, you can call KPE Towing and they will come out and they will tow them. You are legally able to do that. It's happened, not very many times, but it's happened. So anyway, I called them and I said, you know, what's the rule, what's your policy on, no, not towing, what, the thing you put on there.
Booting.
Oh,
clamping the
Yeah, that clamp thing.
Oh,
Sorry, I can't remember what it's called.
boot.
Thank you. A boot. And he said they do not boot at all. They will only tow if someone is in your marked spot. So I wanted everyone to know that so it would be clarified.
So what about visitor parking? If residents park in
They won't do anything about it. So this is something that was made up by TPM, gosh, I don't know, Rich, years ago, 10 years or something. And it was put on vehicles, but it says down there they will boot or tow, but that's no longer an option. So I just want to let you guys know that if a resident is parked in visitor parking, there's not anything you can do about it with that tow company.
I know we talked about getting another.
That's good to know.
I've had the
You
pizza
could.
delivery guy park in my space. Can I have him towed?
Is
No.
he,
Overnight or
is he parking there
temporary?
overnight or?
He just
Temporary.
comes in and parks, and I go into park, and he's in my spot, or I've had the mailman park there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your
Yeah.
personal
Yes,
spot?
Yeah.
personal spot.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
I can have the mailman towed?
Yes.
They won't get there in
it's
time.
your, it's
No,
your
Yeah,
spot.
they
but-
don't.
But they need to make, it just seems like, you know, we
You'll get
could
a
be
lot
a
of
little
extra junk
lenient.
mail after that.
Well, it's up to you if you don't want them
Yeah,
towed.
it's up to you.
But we've had trouble, like in the wintertime with a lot of snow. Last winter, we had a lot of problems with snow and people parking illegally in people's marked
I
spots.
can,
Because they
I
couldn't
can
see
talk
the
about
numbers.
that, yeah, so we didn't have the numbers, that's why we painted the numbers on the
Pavement itself.
pavement, because
I don't know.
like, one of my spots even, we called the tow company because we're like, hey, this lady's been here for like 3 hours. My husband wants to go to this spot. We're parking visitor parking. We're not supposed to. And they're like, sorry, if they can't see the number, we're not going to tow it. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It's been 3 freaking hours. This is my spot. So that's why
And they
we
would
painted
not
the
come.
numbers on it.
So that's kind of what brought this up.
Oh,
So,
that's why the numbers were painted?
Yeah.
so I just wanted to make you aware that
Yeah. We don't have a
that
choice.
company at least does not do any booting or towing except for that one instance. If
Yeah,
they
under the
park.
current agreement. I mean, you should,
So,
you could.
just to let you know on that. So we still have the problem of,
Visitor.
well, yeah, that residents are parking in visitor park because you can see that out here every night.
Yeah.
This place is
out here.
full.
About the postman, give him some space. Because he doesn't, if people are in the visitor parking, he has no place to park to deliver the mail. I've watched that happen over by me. And he's had to pull into residence to be able to take mail.
Well, and sometimes if he is in my spot, I'll park in visitor for a while. So it's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've done that too.
I'm not gonna call the police on somebody.
Yeah, nobody's gonna do something for that small. Just people parking overnight. and
Yeah,
parking.
it's people
Yeah.
parking for extended
Actually, it's 3 days.
periods.
And a mailman will not be in your parking space for 3 days.
Sometimes when I come home, I pull over here and visitor in front of my place so I can unload groceries.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
people do that all the
That's
time.
Or
It's,
That-
Or like
people
when
do
I'm
that
in a
all the
hurry,
time,
I
yeah.
don't want to drive all the way around to park when I'm going to be in my house for like 5-10 minutes and I have to go again, so I'll hurry and
I
park
just wanna
visitor.
make sure.
Yeah, do that.
no, those things are fine. It's when you're
Somebody
parking there
overnight
because you're
is
wanting
the
to be,
Or habitually.
yeah.
Well, they said 3 days, right?
No,
For
3 days.
visitors.
Is it
3
you
days
have
if you're a
guests?
visitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
And
you're a
so
visitor,
If
yeah.
you have visitors that are staying longer than 3 days, you just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let Tony know, right?
Do we let Tony, who do we let know?
The board.
The
yeah,
board.
you have all of our emails.
No, the
as well
board.
as-
The board is important that everybody knows on the
Yeah.
board.
So for example, if you message Tony, Tony will message all of us.
Yeah.
If you message the Garden Park website or one, I can send
So you
it.
wanna go through the proper procedures, right? So over those, you wanna go ahead and contact the individual that's over parking instead of everyone?
Well,
Well,
just send it to one person and then they'll,
Okay.
we'll send
Under
it
the
to-
person that has the responsibility for that task?
no, it doesn't
As
matter.
as a board, we're supposed to be working as a team, which means we all have that responsibility. There is no one individual that has ultimate control over anything here.
No, it's not control, it's responsibility for the accountability that you give it. So you're what, who's the vice president? Vice president,
Okay,
right?
then.
So therefore.
Okay, that's-
Isn't it
Okay,
Okay,
We're gonna
Isn't
go.
it-
sorry.
a procedure?
You just gotta email
Just
a board member.
Okay,
why don't you email the Garden Park HOA email? That would be the best way. And then the person over it can handle it. but everybody else can be aware of it.
Okay.
How about that?
So,
Is that the best way?
no, well, this is what I'm gonna bring this up to you, okay?
Mhm.
You go ahead and take your breaths, it's fine. Because this is the thing, this is the reason why I came on board, this is why I wanted to run on the board and want to do with the board, because how many people here has complained about the police officer's vehicle in that corner over there parking in illegal parking?
Not hurt anybody.
He lives there.
Is he parked illegal? Is he parked in visitor?
He's parking in visitors.
Oh, and you know that.
Yes,
And have you said anything about it?
I haven't seen him. If I saw him outside, I was going to talk to him about it.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, this is probably a surprise to everybody, right? And we all like the police presence inside the.
I like it there, so I've hesitated because I like that presence.
No, but I think
But
that's
he
awesome.
is-
But you did notice,
Yes,
right? Good,
I
awesome.
have. And
Did anyone else notice
I've
that?
been prepared.
I
to
know
see
there's a
it.
police car or a highway patrol car
Right.
that does it, but I did not walk over to see
If it's
that it was
visitor parking?
visitor or,
Right.
I
He-
just
he
presumed
lives
shouldn't
Oh, yeah,
have.
no, that's okay.
Hey guys, we need to get back to the board meeting.
No, we're getting back, because this is
Okay.
parking, right?
We're not on the parking.
Oh, not yet. Okay, well, we'll get back to it on the
Okay.
parking. so.
I'm through with, I am so sorry I caused such a furor, but.
Okay,
Tony?
so in the executive, okay, later in the executive session, we can discuss what you want to do on the report of illegal units or whatever, we can do that. We can discuss that as a board.
Absolutely.